Do you find reading and writing difficult? This is the right channel for you. Today we are going to be talking about consonant clusters. Consonant clusters. Previously we talked about vowels, talked about consonants, and you know that any letter that is not a vowel is a consonant. These are the vowels. A, E, O, U, right? These are the vowels. So any alphabet that you don't find here is a consonant. So now what is consonant cluster? When you meet two consonants, like when two consonants are walking side by side, that is called consonant cluster. If in pronunciation the two consonants did not sound out properly, if in pronunciation while pronouncing that particular word the two consonants doesn't sound, like you don't pronounce the two consonants, then it is not consonant cluster. I'm going to be dropping the examples of consonant clusters here so that you understand what I am saying properly. Now you have the word stop. These two are consonants, right? S is a consonant, T is a consonant. Remember that our previous lesson was about vowels, two vowels walking side by side. What happens to them? That's what we talked about last video or last lesson. So we are following up with this particular one, that is consonant cluster. When you find two consonants, S is a consonant, T is a consonant. When these two letters meet and the both has their sounds in that word, it is called consonant cluster. Now this is stop. This is s. T is stop. You can hear the two consonants clearly. You can hear the two consonants clearly. Up. You can hear these two consonants clearly. So this is what is called consonant cluster. Some persons find it difficult to pronounce these words. Now you see something like this. This is consonant cluster. B and R, B, R. When you say this is break, br, b, r, break. So these two, you heard the letters properly, you heard their sounds. They are properly pronounced. Break, b, r, break. So these two is what we call consonant cluster because they come together. This is consonant cluster. If you remember very well, in our previous lesson, we talked about stuff like this, where we said two vowels meeting each other, something happens. One loses its sound. The other one returns to its original sound. This is letter E. It's supposed to be E, but I don't want to go into that teaching. Let's forget about this for now. This is what we are concentrating on now. Consonant cluster. S, L, L, sl, 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 sleep. This is the consonant cluster. Two consonants coming together, like walking side by side in a word, is consonant cluster. Slap. Sorry, sleep. Sleep. These two here, p, r, pr, pray, pray. Let me just touch our previous lesson. Let me touch it a little bit in case of people that just met me. But see, if you want to get the best from this channel, go and start from previous videos, like say 3-4 videos before this one. Go to my playlist and check them. You will now understand where we are going. You get that? We said that when we have these two now, letter Y can serve as a vowel. Letter Y serves as a vowel and as a consonant, right? We said that this is A and this is A. And I told you in the previous, that's why I said go to previous videos and check something. Where you have, sometimes this Y plays the role of a consonant, sometimes it plays the role of a vowel. So if you're following my teachings, you will understand where and how it can play as a vowel. In this case, it is serving as a vowel, right? you have A and Y together, and I said that when two vowels like this one now is serving as a vowel, when two vowels meet, one of the vowel, which is the last one, the second one, remains silent, and the first one takes its original sound. This is supposed to be a, but in our alphabet, this is A, right? So now, instead of sounding being a here, it takes the sound A, Y remains silent. That is why you see this as pray. A, that's pray. I don't want to go back. That's pray, okay? And remember, I always say this, in English language, we have exceptions, right? In English language, you have exceptions. As you keep going, as you progress, as you practice, you will meet those exceptions and you will understand how. It's during practice or through practices that you will understand more about it. So just start and then keep growing. That is why you need a coach. There are things you may not get from normal videos, but when you join classes, you will get them. That's why I offer you online class where I teach you privately. Let's not go there. But if you want more, you drop on the comment section that you want more. I will tell you how you can get more of this. Okay? So, going back to what we are talking about. This is consonant cluster. Don't forget. But there are words that you meet this consonant. You meet two consonants, but one is silent. Those words are not consonant clusters at all. Example of these words. You have, people complain a lot. You have something like this, knife. Okay? You have knife. And in this knife, K is totally silent. We are only using N. So this is not consonant cluster at all. Because you did not hear the sound of letter K, right? This particular consonant didn't give you any sound here in this word. We have something like this. This is right, the word right, what I'm doing now. This action I am doing now, right. But letter W is silent. We only have R. As you hear me pronounce it, right, right. You only hear the letter R. So this is not consonant cluster at all. So there are words that even when two consonants meet, they are not consonant clusters. Still, practice makes you perfect. Join classes, practice what you're taught, then you begin to understand these words. Okay, this is what is called consonant cluster. Right now, you can differentiate. When you meet words that one is silent, even if there are two consonants that meet, you should know that this one is not consonant cluster at all, because one of the consonants, you did not pronounce it. All right? When you have these ones, we are going to practice how to sound these words, because sometimes it's always difficult to bring the two together. Brr, brr. Most of the students have started with me already with just bringing one consonant and one vowel together, and you make sounds from it or with it. Now we are going to start learning how to produce these sounds, how to add these consonants together and form sounds. That's what we are going to be doing throughout the week. If you want to be part of this lesson, you want to be part of this class, drop a message, drop a comment on the comment section telling me you want to be part of my class, and you will be added. Please don't fail to subscribe to this channel. See you in my next video.